Evening guys, Harry here from the Dark Artisan channel, and first off, Merry Christmas indeed. I'm hoping to get this video up at bang on midnight. So, as I said, Merry Christmas indeed. If you're getting some 40k for Christmas, please post it on the Facebook page. I'm really interested to see what people are getting. I myself am getting a few bits and pieces. I'm getting some Necron death marks. Only thing in the codex I don't have, so I'm looking forward to building those. I'm getting a 30k Mechanicum Questoris Majera and Styrex. So I'm really excited about those to run them with the 30k Mechanicum that I've got. I'm also going to be magnetizing them so I can use them as Paladin or Errant, which is the way I normally run them. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we'll see those built and painted quite quickly. I have getting the Mechanicum, 40k Mechanicum up and running, so now I'm looking to expand the current armies that I have for 40k. Mainly I'm looking to expand the Necrons, the Dark Eldar, and I don't know, Tyranids. I think I need to paint the last few of my Tyranids, waiting for the new codex to come out. I hope you have all had a really good Christmas Eve celebrating. I had a few cans of Strongbow Dark Fruit, my favourite drink, and I'm sat here with a Toblerone. So that's fantastic. I hope you have all had a really good night. If you're friends with us on Facebook, you've probably seen I've had a few drinks already. Christmas Eve, why not? A few things I want to just update you with on the channel as to what's going on. First of all, the competition. I'm at 717 subscribers at present. When I get to 750, I will be announcing the competition to win. Where is he? This guy. Space Marine Chaplain. I'll post a link to the competition video in the description. Please go and check it out. Please share it. All you have to do to enter is comment. That's it. So if you want to win that guy, comment on the competition video, and like I said, I'll leave a link to the description, link to the video even, until I've had a few many drinks, in the description below. Please go and check that out. I hope you've enjoyed the update on the battle reports. I've really tried to step my game up, painted only models, bit of a scenario for games. I've tried to keep games kind of continuing, 1 to 2 games, to kind of add a little bit of a story in. There's been kind of 2 weeks between games because I'm filming games now 3 to 4 weeks in advance of when I'm actually posting them. I'm able to get 2 games in where I can actually develop the story a little bit more. Like you've already seen the Orcs versus Blood Angels 1. You've seen the Grey Knights versus Necrons, along with the Guard versus Necrons. There is going to be a follow-up to those 2 videos though. I need to paint some Necrons, but it's going to be Grey Knights and Guard allies versus Necrons on a large scale. So that's to come. I've got a couple of Dark Eldar battle reports coming up. I've literally just posted one as we speak, so please go and check that one out as well. What am I doing for the next couple of months? Well, first of all, I may have mentioned quite a few months ago, the Facebook group Artificers and Artisans. Now, this group is it's run by James McHugh. James is a fantastic painter, incredible weather and effects. James, if you're watching this, such an inspiration, mate. There's a lot of good people in there who post very regularly, updates on their armies, fantastic painters. It's about the hobby inside of things. There's no cheesy memes, there's no arguments over rules. It's about the hobby. If that's your kind of thing and you're more into the hobby, you don't want all of the crap that maybe goes on in some of the other groups, you don't want the arguments and stuff like that. If you want support for hobbying, painting, hints and tips, this is the place to go, guys. Please go and check them out. I'll post a link to the description, a link to the group, a few too many cans, in the description below. So please go and check that out. We have actually arranged a trip to Warhammer World, and there's a few of us meeting up. There's going to be a random combination. There's going to be me, technically Mackham / Geordie. Ian Briggs, played against Ian a few times on the channel. You'll have seen his Grey Knights. He's going down. He's a Yorkshireman. Darren Davies, a Welshman. We've got a few lads from London. And hopefully James might be able to make it up, even if it's just for the day. So we'll have a Brummie there as well. There's going to be a wide variety of accents, I think. I'm going to be playing against David. David's been a long time follower of the channel. David also posts his updates and stuff in the Artificers and Artisans group. I'm going to be playing probably Mechanicum versus Tau, and it's going to be cheesy. I want to take lots of photos throughout the day of everybody that's playing. There's about 10 of us going, and it's going to be at the end of January, the 29th and 30th of January. So if you're in Warhammer World on that day, come and say hello, please. We're more than happy to talk to you. We're more than happy to show off our armies if you want to have a closer look at them, first person rather than seeing photos in the group and things like that. So that's coming up. I'm running 2 tournaments in the next 2 months. 16th of January, if you are local to the Middlesbrough area, I'm running a Back to Basics Warhammer 40,000 tournament, and we're basically saying no formations, combined arms detachment only, 1 Lord of War, 1,500 points. We're not playing Maelstrom objectives, we're going to play Eternal War missions. That is at War Games on Saturday the 16th of January. Again, I'll post a link in the description to that. The next tournament after that will be Saturday the 9th of February. That will be a Games of War in Seaham. And we are doing I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting to build your lists, basically. It's called Divide and Conquer. And the theme of it is you will have 2 separate 1,000 point armies. Do whatever you want with them. No Lords of War allowed, however. And that will be the first 2 games of the day. One will be using the Maelstrom mission Deadlock, where you need to basically be more maneuverable. One will be using the Maelstrom mission Escalation, where it's possibly better to tank and castle up a bit more. I will then run a 3rd game, which will be the Spoils of War, where you steal the objectives from your opponent. That one will be 2,500 points. And you must use both 1,000 point armies. All models from both 1,000 point armies must be present in the 2,500 point list. 1 Lord of War is permitted, and you may obviously reorganize them. So for example, Eldar. Say you take a group of Warp Spiders in 1,000 point list. Say you take a squad of Dark Reapers and Fire Dragons in the second 1,000 point list. In the 2,500 point list, you can reorganize them into an aspect host formation, as long as you are still bound in that 2,500 point list. Again, I'll post a link to the event of that in the description. The last thing I want to talk about is a painting challenge. I am going to set myself a personal challenge to get the rest of my armies painted up. I did do this about 6 months ago, but then I started Tyranids, then I started Necrons, and then I started Skitarian Cult Mechanicus. So that didn't happen. As I may have mentioned previously, I am looking to expand the armies. Dark Eldar, I've got enough Talos to run a Corpse Thief Claw. I'm getting another 4 Talos. I'm getting some more Ravagers. I'm really looking to expand the Dark Eldar in particular. The Eldar, I don't have much more other than what you've seen. I've got a couple of tanks, some War Walkers. I've got each of the Phoenix Lords and a couple of other bits and pieces, but not much other than what you've seen. I've got like 1 of each in the Codex. So I'm hopeful to get all of the Eldar painted up. Tyranids, I have almost everything painted up. I don't have everything in the Codex, as not everything really suits my style. I'm not really a shooty Tyranid player, I'm more of a close combat. But let's see what happens with the new Codex. Hopefully that'll be out in January. If it comes out in January, or indeed when it comes out, I will actually be doing my first ever Codex review. I'm going to get Codex Phil. Phil's been on the channel a few times with a few different armies. I'm actually going to be playing against, he's going to use my Skitarii along with some of his and some of his Imperial Guard that he's getting painted up against Tyranids. And Phil, being a Tyranid player, is really going to know how to pull them apart, I think. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a big game. We're looking at 4,000 points. So I'm really excited to play that in the next couple of days. Hopefully you should see that in the next 3 weeks or so. What else have I been expanding? Necrons I don't really need to expand. I've got most stuff. I just need to get painted. Let's have a quick look. Blood Angels I don't really need to paint anything else. Most of what I use is painted, but I'm hopeful to get possibly the Blood Angel Battle Company painted up. I quite like the rules for that. It gives objectives secured as well as the +1 initiative for the Baal Strike Force. It's a bit restrictive on what models you can take. So I'm hopeful I can get that painted up. My 30k Mechanicum, I've got another Castellax coming for Christmas. Hopefully I can run the Legio Cybernetica detachment for that. So yeah, a lot going on. I want the Harlequins up and running. I really like them a lot. They're so difficult and frustrating to paint. So hopefully I can get a formation or two of those up and running soon. I've got the Heroes Path. I've getting a couple of transports and bikes painted, but I want a couple of more and maybe just casted players. I think is the formation. I don't know, I can't remember. But I'm hoping to get some formations involved with the Dark Eldar or the Eldar. So yes, that is everything that's going on. Merry Christmas, guys. Please post on the Facebook page what you're getting for Christmas, or indeed in the Artificers and Artisans page. I really want to try and get as many people in there as possible, posting what they're working on, work in progress pictures. If you want advice, there's a phenomenal bank of advice in there from people that airbrush, brush painters, people who do commission painting. There's a lot of information in there, so please go and check them out. Everything I've mentioned, I will post links to in the description. So yeah, please check everything out, guys. Thank you very much indeed for all of your support. I've seen a massive influx of subscribers on the channel in the last couple of weeks. I hope you've enjoyed the new battle reports. I hope you like the armies. If you have any comments at all, anything you think I could improve on, anything you'd like to see on the channel, please comment below. I'm really interested to know what you guys want to see. I don't want to do stuff that you don't enjoy. I'd far rather do something that you want to see, that you enjoy watching, and that just grips you. I really want to do that. I want the channel to be interesting to a whole host of people. So thank you very much again for all of your support. Hopefully we'll see a lot of you down at Warhammer World. Thank you very much for everybody that comments on the videos. I hope you all have a fantastic Christmas, a very Merry New Year, and I hope you all get plenty of 40k for Christmas. Thank you very much indeed for all of your support. We'll see you in the next battle report. See you later.